Homeboy about to quit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Homeboy about to get the fuck on.
Nah, fuck him.
He about to get the fuck on.
Completely fucked up.
As we speak. Resignation going in the mouth.
Oh shit.
Bye bye.
Where's La Habra? You know what that is? Okay. Let's see here. What's up, y'all? It's currently 1:10 p.m. on a Wednesday afternoon. I'm currently on my way to go meet with my business partner, also current DP, Jesse Strada, to talk some important shit about a project that we're currently working on. I just want to tell you guys a little bit about. So currently, right, me and Jesse came up with the concept to shoot a web series. Now the web series was a story that I wrote originally just because I wanted to write a piece just from a classical period, but not only a classical period, but a unique story and mindset. So the story is about two guys that I don't want to say pose, but attempt to carry the persona of community activists, right? And it's about striving to achieve. It's twofolded, right? So while these guys are striving to be community activists, the real background, or the real hustle, if you will, rather, is that they're mobsters. It's a black mob story called Thoroughbreds, and essentially they clean up nice, they polish themselves up really well, but they have this dark undertone to them and about them that a lot of people don't know, but the ones that do know, they know. You know what I'm saying? So currently I'm going with Jesse to have a meeting to discuss about scouting a location for one of the scenes that we're doing. Now, what we're doing is really special, and if you're seeing this right now, that means that you're really special to me, because that means that you're watching the behind the scenes content of myself and MCTG, which is my company. The reason why this is really special is because this project is not just a web series. You know, we've actually established that rather than treating it as a web series, we want to pitch the idea as a pilot to people that are in black ownership within the industry. Now, we're going to go directly at heavy hitters, right? Because what I was discussing with Jesse is that opportunity to pitch this correctly, which is a concept. It's literally just a concept. We're starting from point one. You are literally seeing me in the process of starting this journey from point zero. Like, I still have to construct and conduct chemistry calls for the cast. I was able to find some actors that were just, you know, passionate enough to just want to be a part of the idea off of a brief clip of a trailer that I shot, which literally just covers the concept of it. So yeah, I'm currently on my way to go meet with Jesse, and I'm gonna record a bit of that conversation so you guys can be a part, and this is gonna be dope, man. I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm in LA. It's a beautiful day, and I have nothing but time on my hands to dedicate to this today, so it's really important that I get this done. So let's get set. But yeah, so I guess, so I reach out to the coffee shops, right?
Oh, so that's real easy. So most of them have me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, I think we got
The email list?
no, so like you got a business email.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got a business email. It always recommended. No matter who you communicate with, it hits so much harder when you send them a business email, like your name at the business. They'll be like, So they might try to look you up, they might not. 50/50, it depends. Like that definitely gets weird. And basically when you're hitting them up, you just let them know, trying to, you tell them exactly what you're doing, like marketing firm. When we shoot this scene and help with a few different promo shots, we'd love to partner with you if possible. I always look on their website first to see if they have like event space pricing. Thank you. Sorry.
I'll take them. Thank you so much. Sorry.
I always look on their website first to see if they have event space pricing.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just throw it up there for you, but if not, like it's needed. Just looking to see if we guys have event space pricing. Not looking to use too much of the time. 10 films during the day, maximum 4 hours.
Event space pricing? Okay, so because what I don't want to do is I don't want to go into a situation where I'm having a conversation with these people via email and then they try to price or overprice a budget that just isn't feasible at all.
I mean, that's the thing. It just depends on the content type. But like most of them, like you'll be able to tell. Like the ones that do, it's usually right there on the website. It'll tell you a full day, how many hours, whatever the case may be. And if they don't have it, that's when you ask them. That's when you ask them. And just ask them like, what is the price of 4 hours? Can film during the day? Efficient spacing. Maybe 2 chairs, a table. Obviously, being there with a small team, a lot of people. Of course, they're all like coffee. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Offered to buy coffee.
And usually, they get right back to you to email them from the business email.
Bet up. So I just left Jesse. And wait until y'all see what this man got me. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all this. This man got me an official MCTG director's cap. Bro, look at this. Bro, look at how thorough. Look at how thorough this hat is. Man, shout out Jesse, man. At You Have to Know Me. You dig what I'm saying? If y'all don't know Jesse, man, get to know him. Very important dude. What it is that we working on, okay? So, let me put on my director's cap. Y'all ain't ready. Just a little bit about what we working on, okay? So, today we have a chemistry read. Really excited about this chemistry read, not gonna cap. Take the cap off of that.
Discord since like 2015.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Yeah, I don't even remember what account I had or anything, so I created one.
No, I love Discord. I literally love
I
Discord.
heard that a bunch of universities were using it.
Precious, say something.
I heard it, but yeah,
It's only with me. I don't know why.
weird.
It's cool. Sasha, just mic on, mic off.
Yeah, I'm on. So you move somewhere.
But are you on the server? Like, do you see my server? It should say MCTG server.
Yeah, I see it.
And I'm gonna get Michael in. I keep saying Matthew. Michael is currently joining on his phone. And once he gets joined, we'll get started officially. Precious, you had a question. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, I just wanted to know a little bit more about.
Essentially, Monica is entrepreneur, hustler. Yikes.
Okay.
She's an entrepreneur / hustler. She's the owner of the local diner in David and Clyde's community. She has a 6-year-old that plays football. And she's known as like the community sweetheart, essentially.
Okay.
Very like sweet, go-getter attitude, but family raised, brought up, essentially, is
Okay.
Monica's character.
And what did they do? You said, I know what y'all did, but what did they do?
David and Clyde are both mobsters.
Okay.
So they have a lot of dealings, like within like drug deals. They have their hands in a lot of illegal propaganda. Let's just say that. What we did was we gave you money to help you keep your shop.
Okay.
Because you had a slow month. So you had a slow 3 months. And we basically prevented your shop going into like, foreclosure.
Okay, just by giving me money. Y'all didn't kill nobody. Okay.
Well, I mean, that's subject. That's subject. I mean, we gave you money. You don't know where it came from. You just know that we supported you. You don't exactly know exactly what it is that we do. You know that we're involved in something that's not necessarily all the way legal. We're like the scammers of the community. Like
Okay.
like we're not necessarily involved in like whatever we're doing. It's not all the way legit, but we do good for the community, and we're also like personable and friendly. So it's not like you wouldn't think that like essentially the way we come across, you wouldn't think that like we don't come across as bad guys. And we help the community. But yeah, the story develops. I don't want to give too much away. But yeah, it's a reason why it's written the way it's written. Essentially, the same way you're on the edge and you're asking these questions is the same questions that we want the audience to ask. So it's good that you're asking these questions. And once we read the synopsis, I'm gonna share my screen here, and you'll be able to essentially see.
Okay.
Michael's in.
Yo.
There we guys could just introduce yourself. Just a little bit about, where you're from, fun fact, whatever, and then just your connection to the project. I'll start. My name's Eric Johnson, the founder of MCTG Marketing. This is a project that I wrote, I'm directing and starring in, and also producing. A little bit about me, from the south side of Chicago, and yeah, I don't know, I got cool shoes.
Do one. Let's see.
So if you want to see, let me see, what can I do? Okay, so the whole New York, we're gonna get it. We're still gonna get 2024, no matter what, no matter who.
Hey, that was on point though. That was on point. I love that. Matt, why don't you go ahead?
Come on, Freddie.
Hey friends, my name is Precious. I'm from Southeast.
Is coming in. You guys talk. That's great. Awesome. When did she leave?
When does Monica leave?
Yeah. Monica walking in front, I would then do in front of Monica, leaving to get coffee.
Okay.
You feel?
Yeah.
And then I would come back in with her. I would do behind Monica with the coffee.
Yes. This is all gimbal.
This is all gimbal.
I like that. Okay.
It's going to be important, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be important because the distinction between her originally walking in and her then walking out, right?
I got you.
Okay, so, and that's going to take through. So anyway, side of Monica leaving the table, and then I'm going to do side of her. I'm going to focus, again, each shot I want to be able to focus on front, sides, behinds, right? So
correct.
front of Monica walking in. It's going to be, and it's going to be in front of David walking in. I'm just literally going to be in front of David walking in.
You want that overhead shot of.
Yeah, that could be like two. It's not. I don't want to overthink it, but I definitely want a shot to play with from a high angle.
Maybe even having we could just set it there and do a whole scene with it.
Yeah,
there.
just high.
You know what I mean? Just a high overhead shot.
Absolutely.
Overhead shot of scene, right? Of table.
And in a lot of ways, right? Because it's so overhead, it's kind of a safety net shot. So anything that we don't like, that we just can't find a way to patch it, we just patch it with the overhead. Because it's not really getting our mouths, it's not really getting the dialogue. It's just getting like the ambiance of us sitting at the table from a high perspective.
It's also about.
It's if you think about it, the overhead shot is really like a B-roll shot.
It is a B-roll shot.
Yeah, it's a B-roll shot. It's not collecting.
Yeah, you're talking about an eagle eye B-roll shot.
Exactly.
Great. You gotta also think about what you're trying to evoke, right, from the audience's perspective, right? And I think part of that is that, there's a planning aspect of this. There's like the aspect of, it's like in some ways creating almost a 2D planning landscape, right? That reminds you of like a blueprint.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. I like that.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay. Perspective of Monica.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No, you're right. Yes.
With mysterious, gentle.
That was the shot that I was referring to, bottom left corner table, where it's got like, it's like almost at David's elbow.
Okay.
Right. So the camera's low. The camera's sitting low, right? But it's creating the idea. It's like a secretive shot. It's like, who is this guy? The focus is on this character, but it's from an angle. It's not straight on. We're not intentionally making him a point in the scene where it's like he's like more so this figure. It's like almost like you would think of that shot as like a shot that you would get of an extra, right? But he's the main point and focus in the scene.
We're gonna have to make sure, in order to avoid there to be any, like, again, about just set, and we're gonna need to make sure that we have enough, especially when the focus is drawn away from the table, right? We need to make sure there's enough space between their table and then the whatever preceding wall behind them or on the side of them, so that we still are able to create the illusion of that we're trying to give of a space, right? Yeah.
Well, the good thing is we got a ton of space to work with. We got a ton of space. So I think that we'll be able to, if anything, we'll be able to even play with it more to where he can be even more distant than we need him to be. To the point to where it's like, you know what I'm saying? Because the shot is focused on, he's in the distance in that shot. Yeah. So it's like, it's capturing like, here's probably a better way to describe it. It's capturing Clyde's bottom half, but with him in focus.
Correct.
Clyde is in blur. He's in focus.
Or I would say, exactly.
It's focusing more on, it's focusing on Clyde's bottom half. So we're still in the scene, and we're patching our dialogue, but it's the order. That's where the interaction between him and Monica comes into play, where it's like a direct, like, he's looking suspect in the background, he's ordering his, you know what I'm saying? I think that'll be a crucial play.
Good. All right. I'm just gonna insist.
Like, I really like, we need to find like just the top networks. You know what I'm saying? The top networks that would be willing to take their chances on like a young black guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Laugh Out Loud Network is a good one. You know what I'm saying? Because it's owned by Kevin Hart. Obviously, like, you could even say Rock Nation. You know what I'm saying? Jonathan Majors, where he played the cowboy. No, you know which one I'm talking about? The one where he played the cowboy? The Harder They Fall, right. The Harder They Fall, that was Jay-Z's film. That was a Rock Nation film. You know what I'm saying? So, and he just came out with, what's this one with Lakeith Stanfield, where he playing like in Jerusalem?
The Jesus joint?
Yeah. You feel me? But yeah, like black networks. You know what I'm saying? I feel like black networks are gonna be the way to go. We could try our luck with a white network. We even try to take it to Tyler Perry. We try to take it to BET. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Somebody might pick it up with. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, you know. Hey. At the end of the day, it's just a matter of having a quality product to present when we get in front of these people. Attach them to it to help us take it where we need it to go. You know what I'm saying? So the quality, the product has to look, it has to look so quality that it can compete with